Hi guys, today we do another empties, and to be honest, it's quite a lot, so let's get right started. I start with some stuff from my project pan. I think, yeah, that was pretty much it. I finished a blush. This one is from Kiko Milano from their Tuscan Sunshine range, the Florence Dream one, and I really enjoyed this one. I cleaned out the compact already because I actually quite like the compact, so if I have to repress another product where the compact might be broken or is unpractical, I will use this one, because often with cheaper compacts the back here breaks quite quickly, and this one still lasts, and it's actually really pretty as well. It looks a bit like duochrome, and yeah, I like this blush and I would repurchase, but I do have way too many blushes which I still need to empty. Another empty is this Kiko Milano matte powder fusion powder, and I wasn't sure if I keep this compact. I might do, because I thought I have one of these already in my empty compacts pile. I usually keep nice empty compacts for repressing stuff, but I couldn't see it the other day, so I might clean this one out and keep it for a little bit, because again, this compact is actually quite a good quality. The powder itself, nothing special. Would I repurchase? If it was on offer, I probably would actually. It was a good powder. Nothing mind-blowing, but it worked. And I also emptied this one. This was more like a small sample size of the maquillage powder. It's like I think it's a sub company of Shiseido. I really enjoyed this powder. It was very finely milled. It took me roughly a week, maybe even nearly 2 weeks to empty this little sample, but yeah, it was quite good and I enjoyed it. I do have a full-sized one of this, so I love it. Then I also emptied up the Burberry Fresh Glow Gel Stick Foundation. This was in the color Porcelain number 11. I have a second one of these. It's not completely empty, to be honest, though, so it was down to use it as a stick, and then I actually started to dig the foundation out, and even in that hole down there was loads of foundation. There was so much in there, so much so that I actually repressed it in, funny enough, one of my compacts from my empty compact drawer, and I put the foundation in here. I used it in a few times, but there was so much in there. This will be another at least 2 weeks of use, so I'm glad I digged in there. This was an old Eve Lom Cream Foundation compact. Saying that, I wouldn't repurchase this one. I use it up because it was quite an expensive foundation, but it doesn't sit amazingly on the skin. You have to buff it quite in. It doesn't work with a sponge at all. You have to use a brush and then buff it in. So I do have another one of these ones, but I would not repurchase. Then this is a weird empty, because it's actually not really an empty, but I don't want to hold on to the packaging. I have two by Terry Rouge Expert Click Sticks and one Pat McGrath lipstick. This one was called Flash 2, which is like a very brown tone. This one was Rose, oh gosh, I can't even see, Rose Flush, and the other one is Rose Ease. One was a bit more orangey, one was a bit more pinky. These two I found quite dry, and this one was a little bit too browny dark to me. So what I did, I took them all out of the packaging. Also, the one thing with the click stick, which I hate from the By Terry lipsticks, you click and it comes out, but you can't put it back in. So that was really super annoying. I properly digged in to really get out all of the lipstick, and I put in one of my empty little containers Esther had, and I mixed it up, and all these three, and I absolutely love the color, because the brown really took down the two pink and the two orange from the other ones, and they just complement each other so nice now, all mixed up. And I just have to focus on this one now, because of course it makes it unhygienic if you take something out and then mix it up, but I absolutely love the color I mixed together out of these three lipsticks. I wouldn't generally get much use out of them otherwise. I did like the By Terry ones in the past, but they feel a bit dry on the lips, and I feel like mixing it with that one up actually helps that. So yeah, that's it. So that goes in the bin as well. Now, more normal empties. I finished this one up, the Lynx Attract for her. No, it was just awful. It doesn't really lather. I don't like the smell. It's a big no. Then I also used up the NUX. This was a melting cream high protection, 50 SPF 50, which is really good, and it meant to be for the face. I had really issues to putting it in my face. As soon as it came close to my eyes, it just made my eyes water and sting a lot. So I used it up on my legs and arms if I would go out in the sun as a sun cream. This is why it's empty. Then another empty. So this would not be a repurchase. Then this is the Yuya Niacin Brightening Sleeping Mask. It's by the brand Some by Me. This one, oh my gosh, it smelled so amazing. It smelled so citrusy, really good face mask. There you can see tiny little blink there left. It just smells so good. I couldn't use it for quite a while. I got it quite a while ago. I got it I think end of last year or early this year, and I then had to stop using it because citrus products were not good with my eczema. But my skin is fairly good at the moment, so I started to think, okay, let me use up all the products I usually can't use otherwise. And I used this one up, and I really enjoyed using it up. Then this is from Baylis and Harding, just a hand wash, Jasmine and Apple Blossom. This one I probably wouldn't repurchase. It wasn't. I like when I go for hand wash. I like go for nice smells, and this one was fine, but it doesn't have a memorable smell that I think, oh yeah, I really need this one. I also emptied this one, La Cora Rose Hot Gloss Cleanser. This is an Aldi brand. I really like their hot gloss cleansers. I had to be careful though with this one. Again, when my eczema broke out, I couldn't put this one close to my eyes, but I could use it for the rest of the face. And I do have other ones of these ones, so I repurchased them already. Then another one from Aldi, the Refreshing Face Wash Gel from La Cora. This one is really nice. Used it up. We have already another one. We had this one before, so definitely a repurchase. Then from Clarins, as you can see, I cut up to really open up the empty out the cream, is the Moisture Rich Body Lotion with shea butter. Oh my gosh, this one was so nice. I really, really enjoyed this one. The consistency of the cream, the smell of it, and it really sunk in quickly in the skin. I really enjoyed this one. So I will actually have a look when I find this one offer, because it is quite pricey. So if I find this one on offer, I actually would definitely repurchase this one. Then I also emptied up from Clarins their eye makeup remover. This was like a bi-face one, like see-through and then blue, and you had to shake it up. This one was quite good to remove your eye makeup. The only thing is it's quite thin in consistency, and I just prefer cleansing balms, so that's why I wouldn't repurchase it, but it's definitely a good eye makeup remover. Then this is a cleansing balm. So this is the number 7 Radiant Results Nourishing Cleansing Balm. This one was a good cleansing balm, but to be honest, there are better ones out there, because it did a good cleansing job, but I didn't enjoy the smell too much. And also what really annoyed me on this one, it's quite a big tub, but when the tub was full, it was only full up to here. So clearly they could make their tub either half the size, or yeah, I don't know, just find a better solution. I think if it would come back in my life though, I wouldn't mind it, but it's not a cleansing balm I would go out and repurchase myself. Then this one is the Dream Cream Body Lotion from Lush. So this one was recommended to me from, when I talked about my eczema issues. It's like an oat, I don't know if it actually says, it says chamomile and blue lavender, but I think it was also supposed to have oat in there or something. Oat milk, yeah. So the main ingredient is actually oat milk. Saying that when my eczema was really bad, I could not use this one. It made my skin burn so bad. So once my eczema was better, I just used it up on my whole body, and it took me quite a while to use it up, even though it's a fairly small pot, but it lasts quite well. It's quite spreadable, and it was a good cream, but that one was £16, and I would not repurchase a cream which is still not like amazing when you have eczema, so I'm sorry. Then what else do we got? Toothpaste, nothing much to say. I usually buy toothpaste when it's on offer. Then I used this one up. This is from Simple, the Radiance Booster SPF 30. This one was a bit annoying on my face. I just didn't thought it'd do anything, but because it has SPF, I actually used it up on my body, and it seems to leak, which is very annoying. I just do that if there's a serum that doesn't do much to my face, but it has some goodness in it, just use it up on your body. That's my recommendation. Also used up just a disinfection gel, to be honest. We're still in a pandemic, so we use up that kind of stuff. Then I had this one, the almond oil, or like shower oil from L'Occitane. Did enjoy this one. It's quite a strong almond smell, so if you don't like that, you might not like it. Was a good shower oil though. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this one, to be honest. Then this one, Terra Smith. This one was the base coat serum. So this one was supposed to be good for anti-frizz. It did an okay job, but I wouldn't say it was the most amazing hair serum. It did make the hair nicely combable though once you washed it, so wouldn't repurchase though. So not like amazing. Oh gosh, this one. So this one was called the Ultimate Wonderbomb. I literally couldn't even finish this one up properly. Well, actually I did, but I tell you how. So this one was meant to be like a thing to purify, nourish, restore. They recommended it to use it for dry skin patches, as a makeup remover, all these sorts of things. So I thought, oh great, I will be able to have lots of usage out of this one. This one absolutely stinks, and I think it was even bad because, as you can even see in here, it had like this really weird layer on top of dried out product. It was brand new when I bought it, but I bought it in TK Maxx, which makes me think to remind everyone TK Maxx products might be old, so be careful when you buy any beauty products there. This one was definitely old, and I hated it so much that smell, I actually need to close it, it stinks so badly. I hated it so much. So what I did in the end, and it was even as a makeup remover horrible. It wouldn't like, when you use a normal makeup remover balm like the number 7 one, it becomes an oil on your skin, and then when you use water you can wash it off. This one you couldn't wash off. I had to go with a soap afterwards to wash it off. So what I did is, if I, in summertime sometimes, I put a bit of makeup or shimmer on my legs because I have dark purple veins and I like to cover them up, and I used this one to remove the makeup from my legs in the end. But then even that was, it was just bad. I'm just glad it's gone. Then this one is a Kiko Milano face cream. This one from the Tuscan Sunshine range, the gel to water face cream. Oh, I really enjoyed this one actually. This one was really nice. It smelled very floral, very perfumey, so if you don't like that, it will not be for you. But I did enjoy it as a moisturizer, especially in hot summertime. I really enjoyed gel moisturizers. So to be honest, if I would see this one on offer, I would probably repurchase it. It was quite nice. But I have lots of moisturizers to go through at the moment. Then what was this one? This was the Bakuchio CBD Facial Serum, London Botanical Laboratories. I used this one. I liked this one. I even liked really the smell of that one. I would probably repurchase if I see it on offer. I think I got this one in TK Maxx, but I didn't think it did like amazing things to my skin. But my skin didn't hated it. My skin tolerated it, and I quite enjoyed it. Then we also emptied. Oh, this one was amazing. This is from Lumine. This one, I think, is a Finnish brand. Was a face oil. As you can see, I used a lot up because of face moisturizers, because I have very dry skin at the moment with the eczema flaring up every now and then. This one was amazing. I could also use it when my eczema was flaring up, and I really enjoyed it one. If I see another Lumine product on offer, I would definitely repurchase this one and also try other things from their range. Then hand cream, got another one of these. I like it. I would not repurchase. I will use up the other one I have, but I find it smells a bit too strong, like almond, like too sweet for me, so that's why I wouldn't repurchase it one. Then this one was a product from Emma Hardy, Protect and Prime SPF. This one is a facial moisturizer, but similar to the Nux moisturizer, or Nux, I don't know what it's actually pronounced. I couldn't put it close to my eyes, so I used it up in my neck and décolletage in the end to make use of the SPF. I just didn't like it on my face. To be honest, there's hardly any SPF my face likes. One that works though, because I'm slumming so many at the moment. Where is it? Oh, there it is. One that does work and doesn't make my eyes tear is this one, the Super Good Unseen Sunscreen. So SPF 30. This one actually works for my face. Okay, what else do we have? A few more things. Okay, let me actually get these ones out. I have these little perfumes I finished up. I do have one big perfume which I still use. I don't have any other perfumes apart from the big one I use, and these little ones, they were like a pack. I have some left, so I still have the box. It's this one here, Potion Paris. I just started to use them up. Some of them are, I wouldn't repurchase any of them. They're quite heavy, quite sweet. They saying that though, they last quite well. So if you use 2 spritzes in the morning, they will last you all day. So from that, I quite enjoyed using them, but none of, I mean, the smells were okay, but none of them were like amazing. I have to have this in a full size. So this is why I wouldn't repurchase. Oh gosh, this one. This is another product I actually did not manage to finish up. It was that bad. So this is from number 7, Laboratras Dark Circle Corrector. They only have this one in one color, and it's way too dark for me. You can actually see it here. I like the idea of it because you have like this dispenser with a massage tool, but it's quite pigmented. I think if it would have been less pigmented, I might have couldn't make it work, but I tried it on my whole face and it looked offensive, so I tried to use it up big time. Definitely not under the circles. It's way too dark. Funnily enough though, they also, somewhere they suggested, I think it was on the website, to also use it in the evening, and it definitely cannot recommend that because it has so much pigmentation. You would make your pillows dirty if you go to bed with that. So even though it's supposed to have quite good like ingredients, it's just so bad. I can't use it, I'm afraid. So that upset me a little bit. Then this one is another empty. Actually, that's from my project pan. That's a dual eyeshadow stick from Ted Baker. I unfortunately lost them because they dried out and then they broke off. I don't know if you can see there, properly broke off and fell on the floor, so I couldn't use it anymore. They actually broke off a few times, but usually I was able to catch it, or it fell somewhere where I could easily pick it up and it was clean. But I wouldn't repurchase this one. Considering the price you pay, I think the quality of them is not good enough. The darker side was actually quite nice, but the lighter side was also quite bad on the eyes. It didn't look nice. I use them usually as eyeshadow primers, so to try to use it up, and I'm actually glad I got a lot of usage out of it before it broke up, which makes me quite happy because at least it wasn't too wasted money. But it's definitely not something I would repurchase. And then two more. Actually, that's not an empty, it's something I just chuck away. Ciate Olivia Palermo. I quite like this color, but they're just so bad quality. They're always yeah, they always peel off my nails, so I'm giving up on that one and chuck it away. And then the very last one is from Espa. I had bergamot and jasmine bath salts. I did enjoy it, but nothing special, so I wouldn't repurchase. Or I think that was just a sample size anyway. I wouldn't buy a full size of that. But that's it for me today. It was a lot. I didn't film for quite a while, sorry about that. And I will now get on to recycling. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.